love my bike a lot. It's carried me through 180 kilometers of Ironman, and I don't know how many thousand kilometers of training.
Meet Ray Miller. It may seem like he's just doing some routine training, but he's not. He is training for his life, literally.
I'm unique in being an Ironman athlete because I'm a diagnosed MS patient. Turns out I am actually the third person to finish one, but it's just something that not a lot of people see an MS patient being able to do. When you think of somebody with MS, you think of somebody who's still somebody who has visible symptoms, who can't walk properly, who talks improperly, has vision problems. And I thought that that's an image that really needs to get out there as somebody who can be active, who can do an Ironman.
Miller says that being diagnosed with MS has pushed his life in a much healthier direction. He says the more he increases his training volume, the better he feels.
As my training volume goes up, my symptoms decrease. My only ongoing symptoms that I have are a little bit of nerve pain in my left arm, and I get some brain fog that comes up every once in a while. I'll start thinking and everything will be a little bit muddy, like I have a hangover. The brain fog comes and goes, but it comes and goes less often now. It feels really good. I mean, I'm not 100%, but I'm definitely, there's nothing really solid out there that jumps at me. If anybody says, how am I doing today? Usually I'm doing just fine. I did Ironman because I could. Ironman is the ultimate endurance sport. It's 3.8 kilometer swim, 180 kilometer bike, and a marathon. And in 2005, there was an athlete who ran Kona named John Blaze. He ran Kona 8 months after being diagnosed with ALS. And his story inspired me and said, you know, if he can do this, I think I can do this. And, you know, his story was tragic and short. And I thought, you know what, I'm doing good. Maybe I can make a little bit of a longer story out of my own. And maybe as my condition progresses, people will actually see what the progression looks like.
Miller hopes to inspire other people diagnosed with MS that life still offers many possibilities.
My message to anybody who's been diagnosed with any kind of a condition, especially first off, is test the waters and see where your limits are. Everybody's limits are going to be a little bit different, but if you don't push to them, you're not necessarily going to find them. Stress is one of those things that will make my symptoms worse. If I can reduce the stress on my body by being in better shape, then even if I am working harder for 2 hours every day, then the other 22 hours of every day will be lower stress load on my body. And I think that's what attributes to my reduced symptoms more than anything, is my body is just working less hard doing everything else. It was important for me to finish Ironman because I could do it. At the end of the day, I did this event for the same reason anybody else does this event. It's an ultimate endurance sport. It's something that most people will look at for the rest of my life and say, that is incredible, I could never do that. It feels really good to be an inspiration to people. Even though at the end of the day I have my own selfish motivations to finish an Ironman. I mean, I've finished an Ironman.